with the Miracle League of Bradley County. Carolyn, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great.
Good. Thanks so much for coming in this morning. So tell us about the Miracle League of Bradley County, what it's all about.
So the Miracle League of Bradley County is actually because my son, who has Down syndrome and cerebral palsy, wanted to play baseball, and realizing that he couldn't play with typical kids, I checked into it, and we went down to Chattanooga, found out about the Miracle League there, and decided that Bradley County also needed one because there are way more people that need it than what they can supply.
Right. All right. So we're talking with Carolyn Kimsey with the Miracle League of Bradley County. I know you guys are trying to bring awareness to this league and have several events coming up.
Yes. Actually, tonight at Sweet Caroline's Cheesecakes, we're having a spirit night, so everybody come check us out. Some of our players will be there just greeting people, and, you know, you can get to meet them and see who you're helping. Mm-hmm. And then we're also selling raffle tickets right now. You can get a hold of us at Parks and Rec of Bradley County. And on November 19th, we're going to be doing pictures with Santa with a professional photographer, TCS Photography. And we've got a whole lot more coming up. And then not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the Alhambra Shriners will be there. They'll have the clowns, the cars, everything. They're just going to do them a big celebration for the end of the season, and then we'll have our awards ceremony then also.
Awesome. We're talking with Carolyn Kimsey with the Miracle League of Bradley County, and we're going to be live with you guys this Saturday. I know that's at Blue Springs Park, so tell us what's going to be happening this Saturday.
So this Saturday we have the national anthem will be done in sign. Also, the one singing the national anthem, we will have one of the people that are with Life Bridges, and she has been asking and asking, so Miss Lynn will be singing with them. It'll be a great game. It's always a great game. If you come out once, you'll be hooked. You'll understand why this is so important. I would love for everybody in the community to be able to come out at least once and see what these games are like. If it doesn't touch your heart, then you absolutely do not have a heart.
Right. We're so excited to be out there with you guys this Saturday at Blue Springs Park. That broadcast will be from 10 to 12, so we are for sure looking forward to that. And Carolyn, for those out there listening who maybe would like to find out more information, how can they do that?
Okay, so we have several ways. One, you can contact us at Bradley County Parks and Rec. I have an office there, but I'm usually not in it because I'm usually out promoting and everything. And then we have a Facebook page. It's called Bradley County Miracle League. We also have our website up and running. It is miracleleaguebc, as in Bradley County.org. And those are some great ways to find out about it. Also, just come to the game.
Right. Yes. Yeah, and you can come out there and see us. Again, that's this Saturday at Blue Springs Park. We'll be there from 10 to 12. Carolyn, anything else you want to mention here before we go?
Yes. So what the goal of our Bradley County Miracle League started out was baseball, and then I got the idea when I saw these people that needed activity and wanted activity and couldn't participate in regular groups. I decided that we're going to do all kinds of sports. So bowling will be coming up next if people check it out. We also need volunteers because it's going to be bowling with buddies, and being a volunteer and buddying up with somebody will really make your day. Mm-hmm. And so everybody just go like it, and then anybody that has special needs especially, keep an eye on it because it's going to be all kinds of stuff coming up. We're going to keep you active.
Awesome. It's the Miracle League of Bradley County. Carolyn, thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
It's Mermaid Mattress's $1 million mattress clearance. Enjoy deals on nearly all in-stock merchandise, with queen mattress sets starting at just $177. An additional 25% off floor models, and sales tax is on us. Mermaid Mattress.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Oh, long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Oh, fall on your knees. Can you hear the angel voices? Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, holy night. Oh, night divine.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Experience the all-new Heart of the Mountain Realm, new for 2022. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. It's Rock City's 90th year of celebrations. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, now through January 1st. To purchase your tickets, visit crockcity.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Welcome back, everybody. Mix 1041, and we're on MixedTV.tv. Our friends from Direct Primary Care Associates join us. We have Stacy Flowers, not on the phone, actually in person.
Glad to be here.
You're welcome. And Brian Fretwell, everybody. Brian, how are you?
I'm doing well. Stacy's always better in person than over the phone.
Really?
Absolutely.
I've actually never heard that. That's a new one.
She is so awesome.
Well, she is. All right. So what I want to talk about today and what we've been doing in this series is talking about all the different services that you offer at Direct Primary Care Associates.
Mm-hmm. You know, men's health is near and dear to our hearts because, again, so many men just don't take the time, effort, or energy to take care of themselves. Men being the hunters and gatherers of the proverbial patriarchal family, just are the last ones to take care of themselves. So women out there, I'm going to appeal to you right now, moms and wives, help us take care of the men in your lives because they are the last typically to get the preventative or wellness services. So, you know, a lot of men put it off because of, again, that stigma of having a prostate exam. But there's so much more to our annual men's wellness exam. And we'll just run down some of the things we do. It's not even all encompassing, but we do a full head to toe examination: head, ears, eyes, nose, throat, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, intestines, skin, you know, checking for skin cancers. All of those things matter so much. We also include in that visit all the routine lab work that they would need to screen for any chronic medical conditions that are sometimes insidious, just small little things that maybe we ignore. We also give health advice, you know, sleep, vitamins, exercise, weight management, diet. All of those things are included in that well visit that matter so much.
All right, it's Direct Primary Care Associates. And Brian, how do we get more information?
Again, the best way to reach us is check us out on our website, directpca.com. You can find us on Facebook as well, Direct Primary Care Associates or Direct PCA. You can also give us a call, 423-650-4831.
Hello, everyone. Steve Hartline for Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. And we are so glad to welcome you to what has been really a dream come true, and that is the Tennessee State Veterans Home here in Bradley County. And Ed Harries is the executive director. Ed, I want to begin with you because this has been such a long-time dream of people here, hasn't it?
Yeah, my entire tenure with the Veterans Home goes back to 2008, and this was on the drawing boards back then. So we've been thinking about this, looking at designs, looking at getting the piece of land, getting the funding, which the community came it was so beneficial. They made it happen. Out of any building, this is the one where the community really stepped up to the plate and really made it come about. But yes, it's been years, but as you've seen from walking around, it's here.
Introduce our administrator, would you?
My administrator here in this building is Courtney Washington. She's a resident of the area, and I think she's going to do a pretty good job from what I've seen. She's been helping out in some of our other buildings and giving her advice up there and insight and things like that. But I think her experience is going to really play well in this building.
Courtney, I tell you, we just took a tour right before we came on. This place is unbelievable. It really is.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, we're really excited to be able to show the community our facility here. It's very important to us that we are able to serve the veterans of Southeast Tennessee, but not only the veterans, but their families and their friends, and have a place where they can come together in a communal setting, that they can enjoy each other's time. It's our goal to have the best quality of life for our veterans and our residents. And as you can see when you walk through, there's no limit to what we what we have to offer.
The personal touches were unbelievable, and I as I think, first of all, talk about the way this is divided up. You've got an animal theme here, is that right?
We do. So this was designed by Ed and other members of our team and the designers to be kind of set up as a mountain lodge feel to it. We are divided into 6 different houses here. We have 108 total private rooms. So each one of the 6 houses has 18 beds in it. And each house is themed after an animal that's native to this area. So we have a white-tailed deer house, we have a hawk house, we have a trout house, and we're using those not only for design purposes, but also for wayfinding for our residents. So if we have a resident that may have some dementia or memory loss and needs help finding their way back to their room, and this is a big building, so we're going to help them find their way, but these animals are throughout the building as a wayfinding. So if you live in the trout house, there's signs to help find your way back home.
Ed, talk about the design and the reason that you went with this design.
Main reason to go with the design is to improve the quality of life for the residents. The dividing up into the houses enhances everything from food delivery and service to dining to camaraderie. It just makes things, give it a very home-like appeal with giving all the amenities of a large institution, which, as you know, this is 130,000 square feet. Yeah. It's a big place. But to a resident who is in their house, there's 18 other residents in there with them, there's 18 total residents in there with them. So it's not a large crowd, not a lot of new faces, so you have that stability. But they can go to outdoor or outside areas where, like the bistro we have here, which is like a cafeteria, fine dining type thing where they get pastries and sandwiches and things like that, and meet people there as well. So the key thing with the design is it's very conducive for care, and it's very conducive for the quality of life of the residents.
Quality of life, the key, and you talked about the socialization. You talked about engagement between the residents as that is so important.
Yes, very much so. As well as we spoke about getting the residents outside. There's a lot of outside areas here as well. Getting nursing home residents outdoors in the sunlight and in the open air and fresh air and things like that. It invigorates, and it also, I feel, it's life perpetuating. So it's a big plus to do that. And that's why we have a lot of outdoor dining areas, an outdoor activity area where there's everything from an outdoor kitchen to small concert venues that we could do there, pergolas, all of those things.
Well, Courtney, there's so much technology in this building, so many modern touches all over the place.
So it's really important for us to make sure, because it is such a large building, that we are able to make sure our residents are safe at all times. So we do have cameras throughout the building that we'll be able to monitor. Each one of our resident rooms have call lights. The residents and their rooms and bathrooms have call lights in them so that they can alert us if they need any assistance when they're there by themselves. We also have incorporated lots of options for the younger generation. I mean, we will have residents of younger generations as well. And so we have free Wi-Fi throughout the building. We have lots of different computer stations in each house and in our central library that they're able to use at any time for internet and anything else that they would like to use with their computers. And then we also have some technology that's going to be available to help kind of memorialize the military history in the U.S. with our honor wall. And so we're excited for everybody to be able to see those.
Well, let's talk about that honor wall, because you both were telling us what that's going to look like.
So we have several components. We have a honor wall up front that's going to recognize military history throughout the U.S., but specifically in Tennessee, and note some battles that volunteers from Tennessee were involved with, and our current National Guard branches are in East Tennessee. And then throughout the building, we are recognizing some Medal of Honor winners from the state of Tennessee. And then we're going to have an opportunity for local veterans to have their families recognize them as well. And so we'll be working on that project because we want the community to feel like this is their building too.
And I want to also mention the rehab area. I was extremely impressed with what this place offers as far as rehabilitation.
Yes, rehab is a big part of what we do. Our main goal, if we can take a veteran or a spouse, if they come and get admitted to us, our goal is get them home. If we can do that. If we can't do it, we provide them the best quality of life in this beautiful building as best we can. But our biggest option is we want them to go home. So our therapy team has pretty much every tool you can come up with to treat everything from cardiac strengthening to hip replacements, knee replacements, a lot of different post-surgical type rehab. And then on top of that, we do have another program called Restorative, where we take those residents that are not going to transition back home, and we try to keep them at their current level as best that we can. And we use all of the therapy equipment to assist with that as well. As we mentioned earlier, we have some residents, some of our other facilities, where they actually come in and use it pseudo like a gym, and to work out and get their exercise, and a lot of camaraderie like when you walk into a gym and things like that. But rehab is a big component. We have an outdoor therapy track which has multiple surfaces for people to learn how to walk again. We call that community reintegration. Learning again how to function on the outside if they've had a stroke or something along those lines. There's also a full bathroom in there that they can learn how to function again at home. And then we've also do how to work in the kitchen, how to function at home, all of those things. It's kind of a unique setting, very elaborate, but I think the outcomes you're going to see from the residents is going to be fantastic.
We're joined by, if you're listening on the radio, of course, we're on Mix TV, State Veterans Homes Executive Director Ed Harries and Courtney Washington. Courtney is the administrator. Courtney, I want to go back to you for a second because, I looked around, I saw a barber shop, saw a chapel. There are some really nice touches around here.
We have the entire community in one building. So whatever our residents need, if they don't want to leave the building, we have it here for them. So we do have a barber shop and beauty salon on site. We have a library. We have a chapel, and we'll be working with a lot of local churches to help provide services for our residents. We have a huge activities room. We'll be doing activities throughout the building. But one of our goals, in talking about the chapel a little bit, one of our goals is to really bring the community into our building. We want to have, we look forward to working with volunteers, but we want to work with different groups in the community to help have that in our facility. On the opposite side of that, we want to get our residents out. We have some vehicles, buses, vans that have been donated to the facility. We're going to be out in the community as much as we possibly can. If our residents have a desire to go somewhere, we're going. We're already working with Lee University. We already have a partnership with them. The baseball team has done some fundraising for us, which was very generous, and so we're excited to continue to work with them, going to games, going to local events, going to the aquarium, museums, going to movies, going fishing. We live in a beautiful area here with the Ocoee so close and the mountains right here, and so we want to get our residents out as much as possible. And if they have a desire to go, we're going to make it happen.
Ed, I want to go back to you. Let's so many people excited. So many people are so happy about this. Let's talk time frame, timetable. Where are we right now, and where are we going?
Well, as you can see, we're still a work in progress. Although every time I come, I see major amounts of improvement and things being done. So we're probably, and I'm being very conservative on this, we're not going to see our first resident until after the first of the year. And I'm hoping we can stick to that timetable. The whole project has been derailed by supply chain issues. COVID was an impactor. Different things like that, and we're still not out of the woods on that kind of thing. So I don't want to give a hard date, but I'm targeting the beginning of next year.
Well, certainly. So, Courtney, I want to get one final word from you, then we're going to let Ed close us out here. Anything you want to add here before we go?
We're just so thankful to be here. The community has really invested a lot of time and energy. There have been people in Southeast Tennessee that for decades have wanted to see this happen, and so we appreciate their dedication and commitment, fundraising to make this happen, and so we're so thankful to be in this beautiful place and really look forward to being able to serve this community.
And Ed, like I said, final word. I also want to know, as far as if people want more information about this wonderful place, what they need to do.
The best thing to do if you want more information at this point is go to tsvh.org. That's our website. Everything will be on there, and there's also a page specifically for Cleveland in there. It also, in the beginning pages, tells all about the Tennessee State Veterans Homes, how to get in, who is eligible. All of that is right there on that page. If that doesn't answer your questions, then they can call me directly, and I'll help them with that. And or call Courtney, and we can get those things taken care of. But hopefully, pretty soon we'll be able to open this up so the public can come in and see. I mean, sitting behind you is two 470-gallon aquariums that I don't think anybody knows. But
Ed, it truly is. Thank you for the preview and the tour today. But also, it truly is a dream come true for so many people here. It really is. Ed, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Courtney, great seeing you again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great to see you. All right. Our Veterans Home, the Tennessee State Veterans Home in Bradley County. And my goodness, we are so happy to be here for Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. I'm Steve Hartline.
It's Mermaid Mattress's $1 million mattress clearance. Enjoy deals on nearly all in-stock merchandise, with queen mattress sets starting at just $177. An additional 25% off floor models, and sales tax is on us. Mermaid Mattress.
Bender Realty. is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. Come see us!
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
And we bring you our longtime friend, Dr. Jason Spangler, the Center for Sports Medicine. Doc, how are you?
Doing well. Thanks for having me this morning.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. And hey, what's the latest with you and Center for Sports Medicine?
So it's been exciting times for Center for Sports Medicine at all of our locations, and specifically here in Cleveland. We just opened our C4 Sports Therapy location at the Pie Center, so we're extremely excited about that and what we can offer through that. Just want to make everyone out there aware that it's for athletes of all ages, all skill levels, all sports. We're able to provide high-level sport-specific training and injury prevention, as well as recovery from injury and dealing with those that have had surgery and those that just need extensive rehab to get back to sport and life and things they enjoy.
So this is open to the public there at the Pie Center, is that right?
Yes.
And it is open. Is it open now?
Yes,
it is open now.
And we have highly trained sports therapists there, as well as a strength and performance coach will be available to provide sports training after they've finished physical therapy. They will be able to start focusing on strength and conditioning to get back to sport on the field or the court or whatever sport it may be.
Well, we're joined by our buddy, Dr. Jason Spangler, Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, and you were one of the first, your practice to sign on there at the Pi Center, which Governor Bill Lee says will be a model for the state. They hope to do more of these around the state. How proud of you to be involved over there?
Yeah, we're super excited to partner with the Pi Center and everything that they offer, and so we're excited that they reached out to us to be a part of it, and the partnership has just been amazing, and they've worked so well with us and made this opportunity possible for our community, and we're super excited about that.
So I know this morning you're heading to Athens, and I apologize due to breaking news. We got you on a little late, but tell us about what you do in Athens. We have a lot of listeners and viewers up that way.
Yeah, so it's just another area that we can go to so that patients don't have to drive down to us. I'm able to go up there and provide specialized orthopedic and sports medicine care through our Athens location, and basically provide the same services we do at our other locations just in that area.
I know, I think about your brother Patrick, who of course you told me is not very intelligent, probably because growing up next to her, Bridget, probably. But no, I know you and your brother and of course your sister Brittany, you're all doing wonderful things, and I know your parents have got to be very proud of you guys.
Yeah, we love our community, and so we all love being a part of the community and being able to be involved in what we do.
You're serving in different ways. That's really neat. Well, hey, Doc, thank you. Anything you want to add here before we go?
No, just you can get on our website, sportmed.com, to find out more about C4. One thing I did want to mention on that is the Alter G treadmill, which we've been able to, anti-gravity treadmill, to be able to get people back to sport. Even when they can't weight bear, they can start being physically active again. So I did want to mention that and some of the other technologies that we have at C4. And also our Saturday sports clinic is up and running every Saturday through, I think, November, first week of November. And so, once again, athletes of all skill levels and all types can come in, and anyone can come in on that needs orthopedic care on Saturday morning and be seen.
Dr. Jason Spangler, Center for Sports Medicine, and just go to sportmed.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
We're all picky about our produce. And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
The one with the big red nose and Frosty, a person of snow, bring children this time of year. Lots of fun and Christmas cheer, and pet Sneak the evergreen, candy and toys just for me. These things are the things we like. We made our list and we checked it twice.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $4.99 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
It's Mermaid Mattress's $1 Million Mattress Clearance. Enjoy deals on nearly all in-stock merchandise, with queen mattress sets starting at just $177. An additional 25% off floor models, and sales tax is on us. Mermaid Mattress.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know, in 2021, there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Why rain on country best
Buy Metals.
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
One of my favorite professors of all time. One of the reasons that I love history as much as I do is because of this man. He's been voted, you don't want me to say this, but he's been voted numerous times the favorite professor at Lee University by the students, Dr. Robert Barnett. Dr. Barnett, good morning, sir.
How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great. When big things happen in our world, I always like to get you in here and talk about it. So let's just get your initial reaction about the death of Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, I think it's important to see this in a context. And one of the things that I always consider first is what else is going on. And it strikes me that, if you were British, you would have seen the rise of a new prime minister, a woman. At the same time, you find yourself facing the death of the longest reigning monarch in history. As I was thinking about her, I kind of considered the sorts of things that Elizabeth had seen during her life and frankly during her reign more specifically. And people don't recognize the fact sometimes that the Queen really does not have power to speak of. Decisions are made by Parliament and by the Prime Minister. But I think that suggests that a monarch in Britain is not important, but I think they truly are, because I think they provide some kind of adhesion for society. I think that what Elizabeth represented was continuity. I think that she, reigned during an extraordinary period in the history of Britain. Her father died in 1952. She was crowned the following year. But by that time, she's already married. She's 25. She has 2 children. So there's a kind of a maternalism that I think you can see in her life. But she will serve with numerous prime ministers, and she will see, I think, some remarkable periods of time of transition in British history. For example, she is there as the British are still trying to rebuild after the Second World War. But she sees the rise of the European Union. The Commonwealth is still, a significant part of a British presence in the world. But as I was really considering this, I was thinking about the kinds of things that seem to be issues for her. And it struck me that almost all of them are very personal things. In essence, what I'm talking about are things like situations with her children. She had 4 children, but for example, in 1992, which is a particularly bad year for her personally, she sees 4 children in marital distress. This is when Diana and Charles are having issues, and they decide to separate. A few years later, she actually suggests to Charles and Diana that they should end this permanently. So she's the one that suggested the divorce. And then a few years after that, of course, Diana is killed in Paris, leaving behind her 2 kids who were with Elizabeth and her husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, in Balmoral in Scotland, where she died, recently. So there was a real scandal about that because Elizabeth did not respond, it seemed. She said that she was just wanting to take care of her grandchildren, but she kind of went into seclusion for a while. And she didn't even order the flags over Buckingham Palace to be flown at half-mast. And so, there was a lot of criticism about that. But she did come out then and talk about Diana, and made a kind of a public presentation of Diana's importance. And you got to think that this was a complicated situation, right? Because this is her former daughter-in-law, and so I just was struck during that period about how complicated it is to hold a job like that. But I also think that I think this is one of the reasons you see the world is reacting as it does. In a way, it's kind of like everybody needs someone like Elizabeth. I take students, Steve, from Lee every May. We had to kind of interrupt this for a couple of years for the pandemic, but Dr. Coates, my colleague, and I will go back, and we're so looking forward to doing this in May. But it's always been interesting to see how American students respond to the idea of monarchy, and maybe better said, of royalty. I've had more than one say, we really need a monarch in America because we are so divided politically. Maybe a monarch would represent something that would unite us in a way. I'm saddened by her, by her loss. Obviously, she was 96. It shouldn't have surprised anybody. But, once again, we see something happening that I think shakes the foundation, particularly the Western world. So,
we're joined by Dr. Robert Barnett. Dr. Barnett, Lee University. I was reading the New York Times this morning, the account. This has been obviously in preparation for decades. Actually, it was all of this has been in preparation.
Sure.
I guess London Bridge, the plan. As soon as she died, this started when she became queen, 70 years ago or whatever. It's interesting to look at the pomp, the tradition, all of this, but now England has already, Great Britain has already changed their national anthem as of yesterday. It's no longer "God Save the Queen." King Charles III, right, which you can probably talk a little bit about why he's the third, as I was reading this morning. He will apparently address the people. He'll address the world this afternoon. But this has all been so choreographed, really, since she became queen.
Well, I think this is such an important part of a British tradition, that the British are concerned about, well, before we have Great Britain, even the English are concerned about maintaining a kind of an order. That doesn't mean that every monarch was without scandal or controversy, or that every monarch's transition was stable and easy. But I think that there is an understanding that this is, in essence, who the British people are, and that is this is part of them. I think we operate on the basis of we change presidents on a regular basis. Sometimes we want to change them faster than other people want us to change them. But the fact of the matter is I think that this is, again, part of a stability. You talked about Charles. I mean, first of all, it's important to understand he was born in as I remember, 1948. So he's an older man right now, and he's been in the wings. I think what is for me going to be interesting is to see what happens after Charles, because as you know, there has been some really turmoil in the family because of some marriages that have taken place, and the wedding of one of those princes to an American, and he lives in California, and this all kind of shakes the British people, because it's hard to see someone as, even though he probably will never become king unless something is tragic. The idea that you have someone who is part of your royal family who doesn't live in the country, and so I think that there is, you're right, there's almost a desperate effort to maintain. But I think what comes next is going to be fascinating. I will tell you, Steve, some years ago, I had students and we were going to Windsor Palace. And Windsor is an impressive place. Those of our audience who have been there understand that it's a statement. And so I had two students who were sitting in front of me, and they were talking about how wonderful this was and how impressive it was, and and that was one of those moments where we had a conversation about, it would be great if we had royalty in America. Well, I had two friends who were with me who were British, and I said to the students, why don't you ask them how they feel? And one of them was an older gentleman, and had lived through much of the turmoil that Elizabeth would encounter. And he said, they're the most important part of what it is to be British. But the other gentleman had a very different response. And part of what his response was had to do with, the monarch is the head of the church. And that was just about a time when Charles and Diana had gone through this really dramatic breakup, and Charles had been found to be unfaithful, and Diana was probably, although a sympathetic character, not without some guilt. And I found it interesting that even though the man who was talking about royalty negatively was not a man I would suggest had a great deal of determination in terms of faith, he still recognized that there are certain values, there are certain responsibilities that the monarchs have, that if they don't take those seriously, or if they kind of violate them, that also damages the stability of England. And I think it's hard for us to imagine again what it is like to live under a monarchy, but I think it's remarkable how well it has generally worked in the history of England.
Dr. Barnett, just to sum up, what's happened, to sum up this queen, this mother, this grandmother, this probably the most famous woman in the world. Just your final thoughts.
I think you're exactly right. I think she is someone that everyone knew. And I think, frankly, everyone admired. Mm-hmm. And you know, Steve, I will also suggest something else. Regardless of shortcomings, regardless of problems, I think one of the reasons that she was important is she was a kind of heroic figure. Whether she actually was heroic, you know, I think is up to some debate. But I think in a world that lacks people that you can look to and admire, I think this is a great loss.
Dr. Robert Barnett, anytime anything major happens, he's our first call. Doctor, it's great to see you.
Oh, I appreciate you inviting me. Thanks,
I can't
Steve.
thank you enough for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Dr. Robert Barnett, ladies and gentlemen, Lee University.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
We're all picky about our produce. And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Well, I am here with Doug Vierthaler, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. And Doug, my goodness, look at this, all that's happening here.
So it is well underway at this point, the construction project. So all to build and support for the Cleveland community, which is growing and growing and growing. The construction teams have been here for a couple of weeks now, and you can see from the inside of our building, this is just the first phase of tearing it down and moving it out. It'll expand the showroom by about 15 feet all the way around, and we'll have new signage, new glass, new everything. So it's been a great project so far, and we'll continue to keep you updated as we go.
Doug, I think the message is, though, yes, you're doing this for the community, the growth of the community. Cleveland Ford is growing big time, but hey, you're still open for business. People will still obviously come on the lot and find what they'd like.
Yeah, just everybody be patient. It's happening in 3 phases. First phase will be to rebuild the showroom, so when we do get into the service lanes, we'll have some place to put our customers. They're also building a very large heavy equipment building with a car wash on the back of it for the customers, so we can clean their car when they come here. So they'll be done in 3 full phases, but the showroom will be expanded first, then the heavy equipment building, and then the final phase will be expanding our service lane, which we do have about 60 to 70 service customers every day that come in here. And right now, I appreciate all their patience with the noise and the construction. It's been something. So,
Doug, it's great to see what they're doing in the building, but what are they going to do to you? I mean, are you the final phase? Can they do anything here? That's the question.
No, Larry. Here's a hit for Larry. Larry, what do you think between Mr. Hartline and myself again?
We're all town squire all the time.
All town squire all the time, Larry. Hey, Larry, good to see you.
I love that.
Yeah, no, there's nothing they can do.
There's nothing. Hey, Doug, but honestly, congratulations. Because look, it's you and your team.
Yeah.
Your team is, I know, very excited about this.
They are, yeah. And one final plug for the team. Somebody come out and buy some new trucks, please. Yeah. We have more inventory at probably the worst time when you're going under construction, but we have more inventory now than we've had in the last 2 years. So come out and look at some of the new Broncos, some of the F-150s we have available. We don't have any Super Duties, but we have a bunch coming in. So just come on out and take a look around. It's everybody's down in the used car building. So when you come up here, there's nobody up in the new car showroom. So just come down there. They're all stuffed into one little building. There'll be lots of help for you down there. So.
And I understand you are getting supply almost weekly of new vehicles now, so that's very encouraging to hear.
Yeah, from Ford's standpoint, the supply chain keeps getting a little bit better and a little bit better. We had 5 sold Broncos come in yesterday. We still have a couple on our lot that are unsold, just so you know. But we had 5 sold ones, so that flow with the chips and the supply chain issues they've been having seems to be lightening up a little bit. And like I said, so at this point in time, vehicles are being sold below MSRP, so come on and take a look.
And of course, all the details at clevelandford.com. Doug, your slogan, we are Cleveland Ford, and we're seeing it in motion right here.
This is it. This is all for the city of Cleveland and the great support we've had over the last 4 years. This is a major investment for our organization, but it's for the community. So we appreciate it.